Are you interested in becoming an RN? There are two paths you can choose from to become an RN. Apply to, enter, and complete a Bachelor of Science in Nursing BSN program. You can take courses at FCC as part of the Pre-Health Professions degree in preparation for applying to a four-year college or university's BSN program. At the completion of the BSN program, graduates have earned a minimum of 120 credits and take the NCLEX RN to become licensed as an RN. Or apply to and complete an Associate's Degree in Nursing ADN program, like we have here at FCC. Upon completion of the program, you earn the 70-credit degree and take the NCLEX RN exam, the same one as the BSN graduates, for the RN licensure. To earn a BSN following an ADN program, you can apply to and complete an RN-to-BSN program. On the FCC website, frederick.edu, under Nursing, you will find detailed program information. This information includes program application requirements, the curriculum pathway to earn the ADN degree, job outlook, and median salary information for RNs, and much more. Go to frederick.edu Nursing when you have a moment and check it out. At FCC, nursing is one of several selective healthcare admission programs. Selective admission programs are competitive admission programs, and in fact, nursing is FCC's most competitive selective admission healthcare program to gain admission into. To apply to FCC's selective admission nursing program, students must first complete specific general education prerequisite courses. All courses must be completed with minimum grades of C. However, higher grades are recommended to be competitive for admission to this highly selective program. All selective admission healthcare programs have a limited number of seats. For nursing, there are 64 seats in the daytime cohort of the Associate's Degree in Nursing program, and 32 seats in the evening and weekend cohort. Typically, there are 2 to 3 times the number of applicants as there are available seats. Students are selected into the Associate's Degree in Nursing ADN program based on a point scale. The highest point total students are admitted to the program until all available seats are filled. Let's look at the general education prerequisite courses that are needed to apply to the Associate's Degree in Nursing program. Essentially, there are 12 pre-admission courses applicants need to complete to apply to FCC's ADN program. These courses can be taken at FCC or at another undergraduate institution. If taken elsewhere, the courses must transfer to FCC as indicated here. English composition, general education math, general psychology, Introduction to Sociology, and Human Growth and Development. Additional pre-admission coursework includes a General Education Communication, a General Education Art, a General Education Humanities, Anatomy and Physiology 1, Anatomy and Physiology 2, and Microbiology. A Physical Education, Health, or Nutrition class is also needed to complete the Associate's Degree in Nursing, which can be 1 to 3 credits. A couple of important notations. If you are going to enroll in Anatomy and Physiology and Microbiology at FCC, you must complete Math 120 Statistics or higher to meet the math prerequisite for these sciences. In addition, prior to enrolling in Anatomy and Physiology and Microbiology at FCC, if you're enrolling in them at FCC, you must complete a science prerequisite. There are 3 options, with the recommended option being BSCI 55. For Anatomy and Physiology 1, 2, and Microbiology, there are enrollment and age limits as well. Anatomy and Physiology 1, 2, and Microbiology cannot be enrolled in more than twice each in the 5 years leading up to the application deadline. Withdrawals, audits, and grades of F and D all count as an enrollment. None can be older than 5 years at the application deadline as well. All must be completed by the end of the semester in which you submit your application to the ADN program. Students can enroll in as many classes semester by semester as their lives and schedule allow, as long as they meet course prerequisites. We encourage students to not overload their schedules and to leave wiggle room for when you need more study time or something unforeseen happens in your life that impacts your studies. You can progress through these prerequisite classes in a time frame that works for you, and that's what we encourage you to do. If you're working full-time, for example, we recommend you enroll in 2 classes a semester. High grades are important, and not overscheduling yourself will allow you to earn high grades. Let's discuss another application requirement, the test of essential academic skills. This is a 4-hour admission test that nursing program applicants must take prior to submitting an application to the nursing program. The tests can be taken at FCC's testing center, which is recommended, at another proctoring site, or virtually proctored. It costs about $100 to take the tests at FCC's testing center, and it can cost more to take elsewhere or virtually proctored. The TEAS measures reading, writing, math, and science skills. Applicants must earn minimum qualifying scores to submit their application to the nursing program. The minimum percent is a 58.7, and that reaches the overall proficient range. The minimum in the reading and the math portions both need to be a 69%. These minimum qualifying scores move an application to the next admission step, evaluation for admission. The TEAS can be taken twice during each application cycle to earn required scores, but there must be 30 days in between attempts. Work with your academic advisor to plan your preparation for the TEAS and when you will take it. When you are ready to take the TEAS, sign up through atitesting.com. If an applicant has previously earned qualifying scores, they can use these scores as long as they will not be older than 2 years at application deadline. Upon submitting an application to the nursing program with qualifying TEAS scores, the application is then moved to the next phase of the admission process, evaluation for admission using a point scale. Points are assessed to each application using this point scale. Notice the maximum possible points are 37, and 24 of those points come from the grades in Anatomy and Physiology 1, 2, and Microbiology. Applicants earn 8 points for an A, 7 points for a B, and 6 points for a C. Earning as many grades of A as possible is important for being competitive for admission. Once all applications are assessed points, they are ordered highest to lowest points, and the available seats are offered to the highest point total applicants. If admitted, the nursing program is 2 years in length, regardless of whether you are admitted to the daytime cohort or the evening and weekend cohort. Both cohorts include the same 8 classes over 2 years. The classes are on the FCC campus. 7 of these 8 classes include clinical placement in the community at Frederick Health Hospital. The program also includes an on-campus nursing skills and skills assessment lab, simulation labs with mannequins who have heartbeats, blood pressure, lung sounds, can go into cardiac arrest, and even give birth. Students progress through as a cohort over the 2-year program. There is no way to slow it down or speed it up. Students must complete the courses shown here during the semesters shown and in this sequence. All nursing program courses must be completed with minimum grades of C, and once in the program, a C is a minimum of 75%. Students must also pass the clinical placement portion of the nursing program. Let's look specifically at the daytime cohort. If admitted to the daytime ADN RN program, February 1st application deadline each year to start in the fall, here's what your 2 years in the ADN RN program looks like. Classes have typically been 2 days per week, about 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., and clinical placements have been 1 to 2 additional days per week, typically 6:45 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. This is subject to change semester by semester since the actual schedule is based on many factors including classroom and faculty availability and clinical placement assignments. Let's look at the evening and weekend cohort. If admitted to the evening and weekend cohort, NURS classes are in the evenings during the week, usually starting at 5 p.m. and going as late as 7, 9, or even 10 p.m. The clinical placements are Saturdays and Sundays during the spring and fall semesters, typically 6:45 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Students attend clinicals both Saturday and Sunday during the fall and spring semester, although you may have occasional Saturday or Sunday off. Please note that any clinical healthcare program is very challenging and requires a lot to be successful. They require a lot of mental and physical energy and time to study, time to prepare, time to practice, time for small study groups and to interact with faculty, and time to rest and recover so you can stay sharp and not get overly stressed. As challenging as a selective admission healthcare program is to gain admission to, it turns out that getting in is the easy part. We hear that over and over again from admitted students. You want to set yourself up for success if you are admitted to a selective admission healthcare program. Do not overschedule yourself. Make sure you have adequate study time. Reach out to faculty and to classmates if you are struggling and need assistance. Make sure you have wiggle room in your schedule for when something unforeseen happens, and make sure you have a lot of support around you. Upon successful completion of the Associate's degree in Nursing program, you earn the Nursing Associate of Science degree and then take the licensing exam to become an RN, the NCLEX RN. Associate's degree in nursing RNs are in high demand, as are all RNs, and you will get hired as an associate's degree RN. If you want to work in a hospital setting in Maryland, you will need to earn a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Employers typically give new hire ADN RNs 3 to 5 years to earn a BSN. Associate degree RNs can earn a BSN through an RN-to-BSN program. There are many to select from. They are typically about 30 credits and 9 to 12 classes. Your employer may even pay for your RN-to-BSN program. For students admitted to FCC's Associate's degree in Nursing program who do not have a lot of other responsibilities in their life, like families or full-time jobs, FCC has 3 partnerships that allow you to start RN-to-BSN classes while in FCC's Associate degree in Nursing program. These 3 partnerships are with Frostburg State University, Towson University, and the University of Maryland School of Nursing. When you meet one-on-one with your advisor, you can discuss these partnerships in more detail. What are your next steps? You may need to apply to FCC, have all of your official undergraduate transcripts sent to FCC, possibly complete placement testing, or meet with an academic advisor to plan courses and enroll in classes. Contact us if you have any questions. Prior to applying to FCC, contact FCC's admission office for additional information. Once you are admitted to FCC and either have sent your official undergraduate transcripts if you've attended any other institutions or taken FCC's reading, writing, and math placement tests if you have not completed undergraduate coursework, you can make an advising appointment through frederick.edu/advising appointments. Your academic advisor will depend on your last name. My name is Alia, and I advise healthcare students whose last name begins in A through K. Amber advises students whose last name begins in L through Z. We look forward to working with you.